Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to this week's rendition of Chalk Talk with Coach Duke. We're going to go over defense is the first video I'm recording, but if you're watching it, offense and defense, that's fine. We've already made it through the majority of our series over our defense. We've made it through all of our base formations. So defensively, we're looking great in terms of the communication that I have with y'all. So now we're going to go over the actual play call system itself, right? So here on the board, I have all of the different adjustments and or play calls that are going to come out on defense. Everything on defense is called by hand signals. So obviously we have our four formations: Tampa, Dallas, Miami, and Vegas. And then all of these are going to be adjustments that can be applied to any of these formations. All of those are also going to be called with a hand signal, right? So to kind of go over those hand signals, some of the kids should already know the hand signals for the four main defensive formations. But to go over those hand signals again, Tampa, our 4-3 look is going to be my hand or a coach's hand over their eye, like an eye patch, right? Because it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Pirate eye patch. So this is Tampa. Next up is going to be Dallas. So Dallas for the Cowboys, going to take an arm into the air and move it around as though it's a lasso, right? So this right here is going to be the play call for Dallas. For Miami, it's all about the U, right? So this right here will be Miami. This is the play call for Miami, obviously based off the Hurricanes, but this is going to be Miami. So Tampa, Dallas, Miami, and then the last formation call is going to be Vegas, which is going to be hand like this and this movement, because obviously we're in Vegas and we're dealing cards, right? So again, the four main formations, we have Tampa, we have Dallas. Sorry, my brain blanked. Tampa, Dallas, Miami, and Vegas. Then we're going to get into the play calls here. So if I call, and I'm just going to say all of this is done out of Miami. So they would look over, play call would come in like this. This is an adjustment to this formation. So the play is Tampa. This is the bull adjustment. And a bull adjustment is a blitz from the middle linebacker or middle linebackers. Whoever's in the middle of the field, if they see a bull call, they're going to blitz. The next one would be Tampa bear. This is bear. This is the bear call. The bear call is an adjustment, meaning my outside backers are blitzing. Whoever's on the outside is going to be coming with pressure. For any reason, should this be called, this is a twist call, and that's going to be a Texas stunt. We'll go over that on the field. That one might be a little bit hard to teach on the board. But basically, let's say we're in our Miami package, and most of the time if I call twist, it's going to be out of Miami. If we're going Miami twist, that means the middle linebackers are going to go from their zones and blitz, but they're not going to blitz straight ahead. They're going to blitz like this in a Texas stunt, and we're going to crisscross everybody on the defensive line as well. So everybody's blitzing like this, but we'll get into that on the field with everybody. So that's going to be twist. To honor those, to kind of give a little nod to those kids who are coming over from Tascosa, I've changed one of the calls this year. So if I'm on the sideline and I do this is going to be rebel. This is going to be the rebel call, the rebel adjustment. And rebel is an all go. That means all blitz, we're sending everybody, right? So let's say that we come out and I call Miami and then I see something and I start doing this. That's a rebel call. That means everybody is blitzing and we're send the house, right? The other two that you're going to see is if I ever do this, I can do it with two fingers and my whole hand. If I go from big to small, that's a pinch adjustment. And basically what pinch is everybody is going to take one step in closer to each other. We're going to condense the package. We're going to condense the box because I'm pretty sure that the play call is about to come up the middle and I want to stack the box even more. So if I ever call, we'll say Dallas, where there's 6 people and I don't like our splits and I do this, that's pinch. So Dallas pinch means everybody's going to condense in and get closer. Widening their splits, you're going to go to the interior gap of whatever the original gap assignment. So if you're lined up to be outside the shoulder or the center in the A gap, if I call pinch, you're going to shift over and become a true nose guard. So everybody would ship to the next gap interior. And the linebackers would condense forward. And then the other one would be if I call, let's say, Dallas. Obviously, if this is pinch, this is stretch. That's going to be the same thing or the opposite of pinch, right? Instead, we're going to widen ourselves because I'm pretty sure they're going to hit us wide, or they have been hitting us wide, and I'm seeing a look that makes me think they're going to hit us wide again. So those are going to be what we see on the defense. I'll tell the kids on the field how they're looking. We have a decent coaching staff, so you're not going to know which signal coming from who is going to be correct. But the kids will know that. I'm not going to go over that here, but so yeah, that's going to be all of the hand signals. So I hope everybody learned those. Please learn those, because I'm just going to start throwing them out. And if the kids don't know them, it's obvious they're not watching this, and you wouldn't get this if you're not watching this. So I don't know why I'm saying it. Yeah, that's going to be the defensive video for this week, just going over the hand signals and how we're going to go ahead and call the defense on the field. Next week, we'll get into some more nitty-gritty, more than likely, but that's going to be it for the defensive video. As always, thank you for coming to Chalk Talk. Thank you for watching, those of you who are. It's really appreciated, helping your kids learn. And Coach Duke, out.